Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the show. I'm SM SithLord, and this is the weekly Somnium build stream. It was supposed to happen on Friday. It is now Monday, same time, but we're doing the Friday stream on Monday. This is the metaverse. Days are not what they seem to be in the metaverse sometimes. So let's, first of all, I'm going to make sure that I'm in the chat today, at least the Twitch and the YouTube. If you're watching on LinkedIn or Twitter, hello, welcome everybody. I'll be following a couple of the chats. And I am ready to get going. Now what I'm going to be doing here is kind of like a freestyle build. I haven't looked up any reference pictures or anything. It's going to be in the easy mode builder here of Somnium Space. And I'll tell you a little bit about what the easy mode builder is, what Somnium Space is, and what we're looking at here. Because even though it looks like I'm the only thing that on this whole plane, there's actually a whole bunch of stuff all around me. I just don't see it because I'm in the editor right now. And let's build something. Let's build something. How about an HQ? An HQ is a very good thing to build. So I'm going to be showing you how to do such pretty rapidly. So it's normally like a 2-hour stream here. Let's see what we can get done. Do I need some kind of reference image? I don't really, but why not? Let's just Google something for giggles. This is going to be a metaverse headquarters voxel art. I like looking up either voxel art or cartoon art because it has really simplified forms of things. Well, look at that. That's pretty cool. That's like an interior thing. Okay. Maybe I could do something like that. I love these facades, but facades, you can't stand inside of them. A building of this size is something that you could go inside of. That's wonderful. Okay, I got a few ideas. Look at that, that's pretty cool. Okay, so just looking at some of these things, I'm like AI right now. I'm the human AI. I'm looking at these reference pictures. I'm seeing elements of them that I like, and I'm mashing them up in my mind. I like this elevator here with the lights going across it. Not sure if I could pull that off in what I'm building, though. I like these little go in and go out things with the support beams with the place to stand up there. I like that. I like this one a lot. What else do we have here? That one, I can't really use that very much. This. I like how this is an interior space. So let's see if we can combine this cool interior space with elements of this. Yeah, okay. We got the glass going all around. And then that could be that interior space. Is this going to be rounded? Is this okay, so let's see what we can do. First things first, we need to know how big a person is. So I like to make a little sphere there. So let's make a shape. We're making a cube. So while I'm clicking, I'll tell you a little bit about what Somnium is and all this stuff. This is a single instance shared multiplayer world here. So it's like GTA if you're a gamer. It's like, you know how everybody kind of runs around the same world together in GTA? Well, you know, like 30 players there. Well, in Somnium, there's like 100 players, 200 players running around the world. Probably more, and it's like one open shared world where a guy over there can be like, hey, meet me over here by the island, and you'd run over there and you meet him by the island. It's like that. So when you build something, it's in this shared world when you do it from the builder here. So whatever I put here, as soon as I click publish, people in the world will see it appear before their eyes. For real. Okay. So let's put something cool here. And thankfully not until I click publish, because if they had to see me in the process of building it, it might get a little weird looking. Because it's going to get weird looking. The first thing I'm doing is making a capsule to show me how big a person is. But how big is a person? Well, let's see. Let's put a door here. And we'll put a shape of a capsule here. I'll make it orange. I like to call him Gordon Pillman. I also like giving him this solid, almost solid white texture there. So I can really see my color on him. Okay, so how big is a person? How big is Gordon Pillman here? Well, he's going to be almost taking up the full size of this door jamb. I know this just from experience. I've seen people walk through this door, and I know how close their head gets to the top. It gets about that close. It's not a big door. It's like a realistic sized door. And then, so people are about this big. Yeah. So if people are about that big, how big should the plateau be of this building, and what's the structure going to look like? So let's start mapping that out. Okay. If I'm going to have like a plateau thing up there, it's probably going to be like this shape. Like that. I don't want to put it too high because I want stairs. I want to be able to just walk up there with some ramps. So I'll put it like that. Okay. Is this going to be big enough? I don't know. Let's see. How big is a person going to be up here? That big. I guess that's big enough. It could be bigger. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Like this. Well, this is just how much it sticks out. Okay, so, excuse me. If it sticks out that much, what will our support beams look like? Look like something like this. So there's lots of, there's a handful of shortcut keys that are really useful. Like right now, I'm snapping to 15-degree angles as I'm rotating this. I'm doing that by holding down the control key in the editor here. So cool, I could snap it over here. And the reason that's so important is because I'm gonna rotate it the other direction, an equal amount in a moment. So when I clone this, I do Control D to clone it, and it kind of attaches the object to my cursor, and I simply just point the cursor where I want the thing to go. Lift it up here, and I'm going to rotate this thing back the other way, holding down Control so it snaps. So now it's going back an equal amount. Now to snap to vertex, I'm going to hold down V, and then you see my cursor snaps the gizmo to the nearest vertex that is visible to me. Just snap it over there. There we go. That is not what I want though. So I actually want the top bend to be twice as much, maybe three times as much as the one underneath it. It doesn't need to be that long, and it needs to be re-snapped to where it needs to go. Snap it over there. Okay, that looks pretty good. I don't like the texture on it. I think I picked the wrong texture. Which texture is almost solid white? Where is it? Is this it? I can't find it. Is this it? I guess this one is it. That's almost white. Let's do it over here too. Cool. All right. Now we're going to do some stuff here. I'm going to create what I call a spacer. Often this is useful to do in apps when you're trying to, in like 3D modeling apps. This is like a really simple 3D modeling app. It's not as hard as Blender or 3ds Max, but we are placing shapes around here and dragging them around. So this thing I'm making right now is kind of like a spacer block, so I could do something like this to get equally spaced columns. I clone the whole thing together, and then I just snap the spacer to there. The whole thing together, snap the spacer to there, and I end up with these nice little spaces in between my support beams. More shapes down here than I need, but I can change that later. All right, cool, we got that now. Now what? Let's position it more where we want it. Okay, and we'll do the same kind of thing on the other side, but to do that, I need to get my spacer in here. I want these columns to be about that far apart. No, that's too far. Like that far apart. Okay, if they're that far apart, let's select all these things. Too much. We'll select these three things. There, is that good? No, don't want that. Clone this, put it over here, move it up, and snap it by holding the V button. Yeah, all right, now we're looking good. Not exactly centered. Now we're more centered, although not exactly. And it's okay to not be exact, which is really important here. That's what makes it so easy. It's not like AutoCAD where everything has to be on the button. You could fudge things. You could have geometry sitting inside of other geometry, especially like right here, especially if you're careful about the textures that you use on such things. Okay, so we got the side of the building coming up. Oh, this is actually the opposite of what this was. Is that okay? Am I happy with that? I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with that, but what I do want to do is lower all this stuff. Down to like there. Yeah. Now this building doesn't seem so tall over here. I could probably give it a little more length. Height, like that. Okay, sounds good. How about some glass? So, glass is in the glass section. These parcel credits, they have to do with performance credits. So, I mentioned everybody is in a shared world together, and what I build, people see right there in the open world with them, magically appear before their eyes as soon as I click publish. However, in order for Somnium Space to run well and not lag when you're walking around the open world, people need to share the asset quota, you know, the performance quota, how much juice a person's computer has to run the 3D environment. All of these parcels, all of the stuff people build, has to share that. So in order to share it, each parcel is allocated a certain amount of performance credits. They're called credits down here. They have this nice little bar graph that shows you how it fills up as you're building things. And when you get to 850, you can't build any more things. Now, does that mean I can spawn 850 objects? Yes and no. You see, each object has a different amount of parcel credits. Each shape that I spawned, it costs 1 parcel credit because it's really easy to render shapes. It doesn't lag to render shapes. Glass, on the other hand, requires 10 parcel credits because it is more intensive to render. So, you take the performance budget, it's called the performance budget when you're making games, the performance budget into mind, you keep it in mind while you are creating. That way, you have enough left over in your budget to finish your build when you get to the end. So, and for like the community aspect, it doesn't lag everybody down and everybody's able to run around and have a good time together. So, let's rotate this and get it there. You know, how is this going to be? I think like this. Yeah, a really nice thing. Like this. Yeah. Again, I'm just insetting it into these the outside pillars. I do not need to be exact. Things do not need to be perfectly aligned. It matters not. Okay, there's that. What is the side of this building going to look like? Well, where's our front door going to be? Something over here. Okay. How big is our front door? Probably the size of 2 doors next to each other. It'll be like a double door. thick should the walls be? How about yay thick? Okay, so this is where our door will be, and it's about proper size for a door. As you can see, if I take Gordon Pillman over here, spawn him over here. There we go. It's a double door. People will fit through. It could be a triple door, maybe 2 double doors next to each other. That's always cool, like a supermarket. I don't know if cool is the right word, but that's a thing. 2 double doors next to each other. Okay, now, if that's true, we're going to have another opportunity for a building or a facade type thing. Let's put, for over the entrance, a big old animated image. Let's go over here to Giphy. Giphy Cat closed. They're closing, unfortunately. So if you want to get gifts, your options are getting lower, and Giphy is still a good option for it. And over here I want LED screen display. Let's see what they got for me. Nothing good. Nothing good. Let's try again. LED screen. This is more like it. Oh wow. How amazing could this be? This could be spectacularly amazing depending on how well it tiles. Wow, these are all pretty good. Might be cool. I don't like these because they're on black backgrounds. It's not colorful enough for me. I want some color. Okay, let's work with what we got here. We got this one. I hate the gifts with audio. I hate them. Okay, let's go with this. Share. I'll go ahead and copy the small link. And how does this look? We spawn it. So I got a GIF URL in my clipboard. Okay, yes, I'm in my chats. In my clipboard, and to spawn this animated image into the parcel, I go to media section and just spawn an image. Images take 5 parcel credits. I paste in my GIF URL and see how it goes. There it is! Okay, now, since I have this, I can stretch it out some. Like so. Now, if you want to get exact, you can look at the numbers over here. So I see that this one has the X scale of 3.75. Is that what I'm looking for? No. I'm looking for 11.65. And then I can make this thing 11.65 on that scale. And now it is the same width. And I can snap it over there. And it's perfect. Now, you usually don't have to be perfect. I didn't really have to be perfect there. But sometimes it doesn't hurt to be perfect. Okay, I'm going to try to make what appears to be a curved GIF by using a series of GIFs. 5 parcel credits each, so I got to be careful. Okay, that looks good. Now, how do I do the wall behind this? What would be the coolest thing? What does a circle shape look like? Compared to one of these shapes. Well, that's not going to do it. How about this? Trying to see how I could cap these edges. Oh, this might go nicely. Yeah. I'll go this. Oh yeah. This is gonna work right here for my edge. There we go. Let's see here. I am not snapping my rotation because I need a weird rotation on these to do what I'm going to do. Okay. Now, what's the rest of this building look like? Well, we got to get stairs that takes us up to here of some sort. You come in here. Let's look at our reference pictures again. There was this inside area that I liked. Could I do something with that? Yeah, sure I could. Do you take the stairway on the right, or do you stick to the path, or on the left when you're entering, or do you stick to the right and get to where you're going? The option is up to you. Okay, now we have these corners of the glass that needs to connect to other adjacent surfaces. How am I going to do that? Am I going to snap them and make everything perfectly sized? No, I'm going to do what I call burying the edges. Probably a lot of people call it this. We're going to bury these edges inside of other geometry so we don't even need to align them. Here's how we do that. It's kind of just like adding support beams to the thing. And it's actually going to make the building look more realistic because real buildings do have support beams. So if I go like this and I put this thing down there and I say, okay, this is a support beam, it's going to go that high. You'll notice that the glass gets buried inside of it. Now that support beam is too big for my taste, so we'll make it a smaller beam. And that could be my support beam. Okay. Now do I want it to go taller? How's the top of this building going to look? How is the top of this building going to look? We want to make sure to let a lot of natural light in. I think we'll be okay. Now, glasses are 10 parcel credits. So instead of putting glass in the front, I'm going to do alternative geometry. Like this. Something that's going to still let light in, but consume fewer parcel credits. And still act as a wall here. Okay, and then this probably needs to extend high enough to go like that. Okay, now with that, I'll be including this to be in a few more spots. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay, another aspect is you want to have entrances and exits all over your building, not just in the front, because people are going to be walking around socializing. Block Views, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You want to not just have one door leading into like a labyrinth of a maze on the inside. I'm going to have a door on this side. I'm going to have a door on this side, and I'll probably have a door right here. And maybe even this will be a door over here that is like the garden entrance. Okay. So, if the door's going to be over here, I do want some actual wall structures. I'm going to have to start thinking of what my ceiling looks like, is what this means. What does my ceiling look like? What can my ceiling look like? It could look a few ways, can't it? Let's make it look like one of those ways. Do I want these things to be so wide that they protrude out the edges or not? It looks like not. Okay, here's the thing. Cool, the light's coming in from the top, but the shadows are so disorienting that I think I'm going to change the roof because, especially these shadows, it's like, what am I looking at? Why is there stripes everywhere? What is that about there? And it's accurate, it's just weird. Let's think about that. Let's think about that. Yeah, I gotta change the roof. I gotta change the roof. I'll show you a changed roof. I'll show you a changed roof. What if I do this? Hey, let's light in still too. That's good. How is this going to stack up? Okay. The structure is somewhat taking shape. Somewhat. What's the floor going to be like here? What's this back area going to be like? Yeah, let's figure some of this stuff out. Also, the inside of this. In-game, in the world, these surfaces will have back surfaces to them. Is that how it works? I believe so. Yeah. Wait, or is that web surfaces? No, I think that these will also have back surfaces to them. I will find out. So I'm not going to add like a back to this yet, but if I need to, after I push to a parcel, I will go back and do that. So let's continue getting the structure of this thing going. We're about an hour in. I'll spend hopefully the structure comes together in the next 20 minutes or so, and then it'll be adding in the details of the thing, if we get to that during this stream. So let's go. Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to take shape. There's like the meeting area. The person can stand up there and address his adoring fans. And not throw bottles at them. Let's put a little area to stand in front. Okay, let's put a blue light right above this thing and make it real bright, and let's start seeing what this thing looks like at night. Because I'm thinking, hey, let's make some glowing balls. Oh, cool, I can put the light on the inside and it didn't get blocked, hopefully. Hopefully that works the same in World as it does in the editor. Because I want to do something like this. Okay, let's make this back wall. $30.69. I can do that. I can't do that just because I'm too close to the edge. Okay, flip it over. Now I could do $30.69. Yeah. Okay. If you're gonna make a ball sculpture, go hard on the ball sculpture, man. See if I can make this whole thing kind of twist around like a single helix. I don't know about the twist. The twist probably is going to make it look not as cool. I think I'm going to delete the twist. After all that, I'm deleting the twist. I think just a regular old wall of balls will look better. So let's keep on going with what I had in the beginning. Okay, now what? Let's finish it off with some details then. Okay, it's looking good. Different kind of store. Okay. Get this to the other side. Looking good. I'm noticing that my steps are not centered, or not symmetrical here, or centered. So let's fix that. Put some trees in there now. Excuse me. Okay, cool. We got a couple trees in there. Maybe we want symmetrical trees even? Or not? Oof. I want more trees, more trees. That looks pretty good. Pretty symmetrical. Kinda. Eesh. They're poking through the glass. I don't want them poking through the glass. Excuse me. Specifically this one. Like all of them. Like all of them are poking through the glass. And I can't move them away, so I gotta make them smaller. Now I can move them away a little bit. And a little more. That's what I needed. I should be good to go almost now. With that. Alright. Let's get these pieces going across the top here, just in case that does look weird in world. Let there be carpet. Is this carpet? I don't know. It kind of looks like carpet. That definitely does not look like carpet there. How about this? That looks like carpet. Yeah. Oh man, I got like 8 minutes. I'll go a little bit over today because I don't think that I'm gonna get this whole thing finished. It's looking alright, but we need more. Not like that. Like this. 0.27, huh? 0.27. Oof. If I could free up 3 parcel credits, I can add another light in, and then that'll be the last for today. But, where will I get these 3 shapes from? There's 1. Still need 2 more. There's 2. And 3. Got it. Okay. Now I could do another cool green light. I like these green lights. I wish I could put a green light in front of each of the tree areas, but I can't. So I'll go with this. Okay, so this shall be how far I get with today's build. It says that I'm at 850 parcel credits, right? However, I have way too many, I'll say, lights in here. I have like 7 lights in here, 6 lights. Each light is 50 parcel credits. It's like the most performance intensive thing you can add to a parcel. Now, I filled it up with lights because I knew I wasn't going to be able to finish this entire build during this 1-2 hour stream today. Kind of just got the structure down in it. And I wanted it to look nice still. So to make something look nice that isn't finished yet, you can utilize those extra parcel credits, throw some lights into there, some extra GIFs, and make it look nice while it's still a work in progress. Now, I will have to delete some of these lights when I come back in to make this, finish it off with some more details, more couches, more chairs, actual images on the walls instead of barren walls everywhere, and some other details. But when I delete just like one light, I'm going to have 50 parcel credits. There's going to be 50 shapes that I could position all over the place, adding detail. Or what would be that? It would be 5 or 25 GIFs. Let's see, 5 times 5 is 25. So, yeah, lots of stuff that I could put into there. So let's click the button here that puts this into the open world. So right now it looks like it's all by itself sitting over here, but when I click the save button and then I click the upload button, now this is going to the open world, and I'll go and visit it in my web browser in a moment to get some screenshots. Okay, what parcel is this? This is 2820. So let's go to old parcel 2820 here. And as soon as I close some of these things, I don't need anymore. As soon as I clicked, oh wait, 2820 has this on it. Okay, so this is the web world that I made like last week, which is a pretty cool web world, right? We actually didn't see it finished last time. It's about to go away for a moment, unless, yeah, I'll probably just end up moving this build to another parcel. But here is the results of the build a little while ago. It turned out really well, and it also runs super well. It's 4 draw calls, because it's separated into zones. So this zone, everything you see here is one draw call. The door jam that you see here and the door jam over there, they are on a shared draw call. And this room is another draw call, and the room way over there is another draw call. And it's set up that way so it can be optimized later on. But that is what gives this thing the 1, 2, 3, 4 draw calls for the whole thing, plus post-processing after that. Things like Bloom double the draw calls. I think Bloom does that. Some of them double the draw calls. So it's not 4 in the end, and my avatar is a bunch of draw calls, but it is very few draw calls for this thing. I am going to have to write down this parcel number because I'm about to get rid of this thing so I can see the other parcel that I put here. So I will have to log in to do this. Here's my logged in avatar. And I could say, okay, well, I should probably find another parcel to put this on, because this is a pretty cool build. So let's find another parcel to put it on. I think I have this thing over here. I don't have it on this computer. Let me see. I'll check my other computer real quick to see what parcels I have available to me to put this on. Because otherwise, I'd have to take this one down right now to put this other one up. I don't want to take this one down yet, because this one just got finished recently. So, SithLord Somnium Space builds. I'm trying to find another parcel number to go to. And that parcel number that I will go to try will be 3452. What's on 3452, I wonder? Okay, so first things first, I gotta copy this URL because I'm gonna be moving this somewhere else. Just parcel settings. Okay. Save. Now, this parcel, 2820, I'll have to take a new screenshot. It no longer has that pink thing on it. It's got the thing that I just built, which looks like this, which I'll probably have to adjust the elevation on. Yeah. There it is. So let's log in. Do I have to adjust the elevation, or are we good? We are actually good. I don't have to adjust the elevation. But here we are. And it's got extra lights going on, and it's extra glowy because I used the neon themed parcel here. Parcel, what is it called? Neon themed, it's called theme. I use the neon theme. And that adds these 4 lights on the edges, so it really makes this thing glow. Okay, so let me take a new screenshot here. But also, I want to move that thing that I'm taking down somewhere else. Let me go to somniumspace.com/parcel/ well, what is on 34.2? This world. So this is one I did a demonstration of how to do the entire process in 1 2-hour session. Making a model, setting up the UVs, baking the UVs, getting the good light map on there, and getting it in there. I'm going to take this down now because it's kind of useless. It's a pretty cool music video. I was actually in here testing stuff not too long ago. It's not too bad of a little room, but it was just an example room. So let's take it down and replace it with... Did I not log in? I'm going to replace it with the world that I just took down from the other parcel. Okay, so instead of this super bright thing here, we're going to go to parcel settings and change it from that to that. I'll have to take a new screenshot here. Then I got to take a new screenshot of the other parcel, and then I'll be just about ready. So if you want to see this, head on over to parcel 3452. But if you want to see this, head on over to parcel 2820. I'm going to take one thumbnail screenshot. Then I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to fly around a bit longer after that and take some more. In world screenshots after I set this initial screenshot. I'll be taking additional screenshots to put on Twitter is what I meant to say. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another parcel built and juggled around and ending up on parcel number 2820 here, which will have this beautiful loading image when you go to it. Thank you all for tuning in. Perhaps next time, which will be the Friday stream, Friday 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. right here on these channels, I will be probably finishing this parcel, going in and doing another detail pass to it, removing a couple lights, utilizing that 100 credits, just add all kinds of more stuff to it, so it doesn't look so bare. But after one session, this is looking pretty good. We got the structure very, very open, very, very letting the natural light in. Now I have so many lights in here that I don't really need to do that, but you see that light beam coming in through there and all this light. That's really important when you don't have 7 lights inside of the parcel, especially when you're in the open world. When you're exploring this in the open world, you have the daylight coming in, and it only gets in if you let it in. So you need to have exposed roofs, exposed walls, this kind of stuff. Works really well. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.